Okay, I'm here. I'm mildly late because I had to pee. How are you guys doing? Are we doing good? Today on the stream, you may be familiar with the sound of my fan just fucking constantly blowing into the mic, and I apologize for that. But also, I'm not going to apologize today because it's so fucking hot in my house. I'll lower the audio a little bit. Yeah, it's like 60 degrees out and my landlord just keeps putting the heat on for some reason. So that's where we're at. That's where I'm at as a person today. Just very hot, and not in the sexy way. I'm just really hot physically. But we're gonna play Danganronpa. So, I have to hold on. I have to set up my avatar guy. Hello? 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 Hi, Eden. This is loud. Hush. So. Well, I'm just checking how loud the music is for when I play the game. That's fine, it's whatever. MW servers are under fucking maintenance, or however you spell it. What's MW? Modern warfare. Modern Warfare. My favorite video game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We're gonna play Danganronpa. Last time we played, one of my favorite characters died, and I'm still mourning it. Everyone in chat right now, press F for fucking Ibuki Miyota, the best character. Hi, Maeve. No, what do you mean? Oh, I'll do it myself then. Fuck you. Automod held a message for hostility. Fine. I'll do it myself then. Fuck you. Let me turn off this music. Playing Danganronpa. 2 people fucking died last time. One of my favorite characters and someone I didn't really care about. It was Ibuki and Hiyoko died. But it's a very strange case. Because oh yeah, also Komaeda's fucking got the plague, I guess? Well, he's fine now actually, I think. Because Ibuki died. But I think Akane should have died. I don't care about her. And I'm mad that Ibuki didn't live as long as her. Holy heck, this music sounds like Danganronpa. Do you think it's a Danganronpa reference? Nah, I don't hear it.
What'd you say?
Cause it's plot disease. Who cares, dude? Yeah, who cares, dude? This character looks like Danganronpa too. What the fuck? I don't know, I don't see it. This bear doesn't look anything like the other bear from Danganronpa. Messed up. Anyway. It's the Monokuma file.
See ya later!
Bye, Monokuma.
This cannot be.
No, it is.
Let me tell you this.
My money was either on Mikan or Ibuki making it to the end, so I guess my money is entirely on Mikan now, and I'm really upset. I thought Ibuki was gonna make it to the end. I had so much faith in her. I was like, the fandom really likes her, so like that means she has to get like at least decently far. But like, oh, I'm so upset about it. She didn't even get to like have a cool death. She's ow. Oh man.
That's weird.
Yeah, this place is called the Titty Typhoon.
Hey.
Yeah, what was the point of Kameda having like the worst, like he was about to die disease? Like what? Nothing came of that.
Yep. This is bad.
Give it to me.
Aren't these high school students who let them in a place called Titty Typhoon? Here's the thing. This came up in like trial 1. Someone asked me how old one of the characters was, and I was like, I don't know. Cause like they are high school students, but like they don't specify what fucking grade they're in. So I was like, I don't know, maybe they're seniors or whatever, like jokingly. I looked it up. All these characters are 18 or over. So it's like, okay, but then they made a joke about how they're just high schoolers, like in the game, and I'm like, what? What's the deal? I'm trying to figure out how horny this game is legally allowed to be. They got held back. Actually, in the first game, one of the characters, Hero, says he's 21 because he got held back a couple times. Just canonically. I have a fucking week-long essay due tomorrow. I haven't started. You should do that. But like do it while you watch the stream so I get views. Carpet redeemed hydrate. I'm not thirsty right now, but I'm gonna go get a snack. Side note, is that girl Monokuma? No, this is Monami. That's his sister. Quote unquote sister. Alright, I'll be back in a second. So much shit on my desk. Oh, that's not the girl version of Monokuma. I don't know what her deal is, because I think she's like supposed to be a good guy. Well, she tried being a good guy in the beginning, but she kind of has like kind of questionable morals. Like I think she like she might have her own agenda going on. It's not super clear yet, but She is opposed to Monokuma. And then Monokuma shows up and he's like, hey, fuck you. You're my little sister now. That's how the story goes. And she's like, what? She's like, yep, that's how it goes. And he put a diaper on her. And took away her magic powers. So now she's Monami instead of Usami. It's a weird game. Just don't think about it too much. With those eyes, no way. Yeah, he changed her eyes too. It used to be just... She used to be a white bunny with just black eyes, and he made her heterochromatic. I'm opening a new jar of Nutella. I mean, there was a sequence in the prologue where they have like a fight, like a cartoon slapstick fight. It's literally like a cloud of dust with like limbs coming out. And then when he was done, she just looked like this. And she was like, what the fuck? Alright. Let's play Danganronpa.
Alrighty.
I really like Usami though, from anime. I forgot about Nekomaru though, I just remembered what happened with him. Because it's supposed to be like this really like sad scene, but then someone in chat was like, his stick absorbed the blast! Now I can't stop thinking about that. 2 people died. Carpet. You can see in the back, right behind Mikan's hair, tied up is Hiyoko. And then the other person's out of frame, but Ibuki also died.
Damn right.
Yeah, there she is. Yeah, Ibuki pulled a Sayori. And by that I mean she hung herself under the control of someone else. Boom.
Hey!
Ibuki Miyoda. Rip. Wait, that's another similarity to Sayori. No, they didn't die because their neck broke. They died because they did it wrong and they just choked to death. This is morbid, but like I know a lot about Doki Doki Literature Club. Someone saw. Someone's gonna fucking snitch. Or Hiyoko was gonna snitch. Yeah, my truth bullets. I believe that's where the name Danganronpa comes from. Like, I think that word, like, has something to do with, like, truth bullets. Like, it's like a pun on that. It makes more sense in Japanese.
I think.
Alright, let's investigate the bodies. Or the stage, I guess. She's got blood on her sandals.
Damn right. Like...
Yeah. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, the sequence of events was we saw Ibuki over like a video feed, like preparing to kill herself. And then we ran over here. She was already dead, but we were like, oh shit, let me go get the others. Ran back out, but when we came back, the door was locked to the venue, which it wasn't before. And then when the door got opened, when we broke down the door, then Hiyoko was also found dead. So a second murder took place in the like 5 minutes between finding the first body and finding the second one.
Well...
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Chiaki. At least you're still around, the ultimate gamer.
Hey, hey. See?
Blood.
Yep. But still. So...
Maybe it has something to do with Ibuki instead. I'm getting the vibe that she didn't just kill herself. Like there was some kind of struggle.
So you have appeared.
I like that he just calls me Fiend. Huh? What is that?
I can see it! Go, my four dark devils of destruction!
I fucking love this guy. Yes!
How pitiful. Fine. It was close.
Hmm?
Huh? Hmm. So... Hmm. See? Yep.
This doesn't make sense. Because it could be that Ibuki killed Hiyoko, which would explain why she had blood on her feet. But also that doesn't make sense because she died before Hiyoko. Did I investigate Hiyoko's body? Damn it, who did this? It's backward. She looks like a poster like that. Maybe she died before Ibuki. And then the killer came back and duct taped her afterwards. I don't know.
Hey!
No, you're in the way. Fuck off.
Now. Actually,
Huh?
huh? Why? Hey!
Yo!
Hey,
What?
thanks.
Now then. Yo!
It's a key.
Perhaps. But isn't that right? Hey. Well. See?
Mm. It's the one from the movie theater. Wow, really insightful.
Hey!
Well,
I see.
Hmm. The thermometer? Oh, yeah, because it's hot in here. Okay. Not that. What's this? Oh, it's the Skype machine.
I see.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Eh? Holy shit, do you hear that car?
Well,
Someone did die in front of a camera. Jeez, Mikon, it's alright. The music bops in this game.
How cruel.
I'm gonna miss Ibuki's music. She's a fantastic singer.
So just as I thought.
Damn right. Huh? Like... Hey!
I closed it with the drumstick. Yeah.
Huh? Like...
I think one of the two people, like dead people, killed the other person. I think that's my thought right now. I don't know how it works out specifically.
I've listened to the whole. Well. See? Yep.
Oh my god, Chiaki. Chiaki did the hey, is this wine or perfume? And she drinks it. It's perfume. It's Flex Seal. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude. Sure, buddy.
Hajime.
Hajime.
Hey.
No. God, this guy's like really forceful with him. No. Have I seen everything? But I think I saw everything. There's nothing else to be seen. Unless there's stuff on the stage I missed. Wish I stayed up for longer. I saw everything. Right?
Yep. But still.
I talked to everyone. Oh, storage room.
Hey. Man. Hajime. Right? How mean.
Dude. Stop being weird, just...
Hey.
Alright, sure. Anyway. Because the bag came from later, that's why. That's the paper from the lights before.
You got it wrong!
That's important. That's important. This is my see, because like I said, I think one of the two died before they were found. I think like Hiyoko maybe died before Ibuki was found dead. And then the killer came and tied her up after Hajime left. But when the body is hot or cold, because it was so hot in here, you wouldn't be able to tell the time of death, so you would just assume that she died after Ibuki, but that isn't necessarily true. This confirms it.
But
It's not true.
huh? See?
I mean, an imitation murder was kind of the last one, right? Oh, Monokuma's movie, isn't it?
Good instincts.
Do you have a minute?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Huh? Yep.
Yeah, this music is from this game.
Um. Perhaps.
That's funny.
So. I am concerned.
You know, Danganronpa is one of those games where I feel like everyone who says they like Danganronpa 100% can someone from it. There's no doubt about it. Alright, that just got me thinking because you were like, oh, this League streamer plays this song a lot. And I'm like, I wonder who he kens. Cool, I guess I'm never playing this game.
Yep. See? Silence! Hey. Wow. I don't like this.
Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Okay. Yeah, gamer brains are not to be underestimated.
Yep.
Fine. Taste your powerlessness!
So. Oh my.
Good instincts.
Okay, that makes sense. I've already heard these voice lines so many times, I'm getting annoyed. I don't know how you put up with this. I don't know. I mean, a lot of them are them just being like, well, so it's like not that noticeable. Like I'm focusing more on reading than anything. But there are some that stick out.
You are right.
It's the same and well over and over. That's true. What's up, dude? Okay, bye. To the hospital! I leveled up for no reason. I don't know, because it's funny. It's stylistic.
Hey, hey! Right!
Yeah, dude.
Man. Hey!
Well,
That's really important commentary, Chiaki, thank you.
Hajime.
Hajime.
That's right!
Hey, hey.
It's flashback number 15 of this part.
Man.
Well,
Could be someone else.
Hey!
What's with the handprints on the window?
You.
Why are there handprints on the window?
Now then. All right.
What,
Hey, hey. Yo. Huh? Like.
poor guy. Oh jeez, that's a weird transition. Yeah, you were in here the other day, dude.
Hey,
Hmm.
'cause... Hey,
What the fuck are you talking about?
aww.
Troll fail. Please don't be horny. Please don't be horny. Okay, it's fine.
Hey, hey. Well? See? See? wrong. Yep. I think.
I really like her. Alright, I guess let's head out to the movie theater. We'll meet up with Komaeda. And, I guess watch a movie with him? I don't know. I don't know what this entails, going to the movie theater. Because the idea was that they wanted us to watch the movie. But also, Komaeda said that he was gonna be at the movie theater like, I'm waiting for you, so... I don't fucking know what's gonna happen. The movie theater! Wild gunman Monokuma. Hey, dude.
Hello there. I see. Hey!
Did you call me? What?
Wawa?
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
Listen up!
It's a really funny sticker, though. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. I really want this sticker in real life.
Here!
The sticker is real. I can get it on Redbubble for $2.50. I want it.
Look forward
I
to
want
it,
it.
okay?
I'm gonna get it.
Impossible.
Impossible. Oh wait, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought the. Oh, okay. This is the theater.
No. Are you sure?
Fine, I guess I'll just fucking vibe and look at the food counter. Bag. It's gone.
What's this? Too bad. You're so stupid. Shocking. Hey,
I fucking love Monokuma's design. He's just got his like little hands balled into fists.
Well now. Now then. I can't wait! I can't wait!
Alright. Bye, I'm gonna go watch a movie. American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. Okay.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Thank you, Monokuma. Why am I singing like the very back?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Jesus.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Oh my god.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
I want to believe that this is Monokuma like narrating it. Like this is his actual, like not his actual voice, but like he can put on a voice that sounds like fucking smooth butter.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
This is really edgy.
the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing
The
a
Monami
heart.
Tin Man is really
so
cute.
Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
So, bye-bye.
Alright, weird ass. Well, no, they don't, because she wasn't hit with arrows though. Her neck was slit. That's different.
Hey,
No, I got it. You don't have to repeat yourself. So I guess I should go back to the music venue. I don't know where else I can go. Hey, buddy.
You got it wrong! But...
I don't know what to do now. Let me... This website is like so uncooperative. I'm not solely operating off a walkthrough, by the way. It's just when I get stuck like this and I really don't know what to do. It just runs so poorly. But it's IGN, so it has no excuse. There's no excuse for it to run this badly. Well, I'm scrolling down. Storage room, theater, oh, the motel. That's where I should go. Hello, fellow boys.
So you have a... Listen well.
The fuck does that mean?
Damn right. I see.
Like when he says
Hey.
damn every other line. Oh, damn right. Monami was there.
I see. Like... I... Well, yeah. Well. Jeez.
What does that mean?
Oh my. However, perhaps,
Why are her pigtails so much shorter in this image?
you are right. Perhaps Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Why did she say mirror like that? It's like mirror.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health. It cannot be.
I see a Monokuma. Uh-oh.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! Class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Okay. Alright, it's this way. Is it? I don't remember where it is. Oh, you're not gonna... Man, there's a lot of people who are dead. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people dead, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people alive. It's almost half the people are gone. Which makes sense because, you know, we're halfway through the game. Wow, there's really not a lot of people left, huh? He's so small.
Welcome! Wait! Mon Ami's such a dumb child.
Hey! Hey, hey! Let's...
Anyway, bye-bye.
I won't let you.
Hey, hey! Huh?
Damn it!
Well... How about it?
What do you yearn?
See?
I'm gonna do it!
Did it show Nakamaru alive? Okay. He's alive, but he's like grayed out. I guess because he's not here. That would make sense. Let's get this over with then. That's always funny. Whoop.
Hey, hey!
No, not...
Let's...
Well now.
Yahoo!
What's he hiding? Among Us! Oh jeez, so many people are dead. This image at least. Yay, let's get started on the class trial. Oh, I have skills, don't I? No, I don't. I kept forgetting to buy them. I have no skills. It's fine. Let's just, let's get going. Trial 3.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time. Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone.
I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Jeez.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
No thoughts had empty.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Sure, Akane.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
That's crazy, bro.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story!
Shut up.
And then what
I
did
hate
you do,
you.
Hajime?
I'm gonna beat you
I
up.
tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
Looks like he's pooping.
By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there.
Nagito's the loud, annoying kid that ate behind you at school, or sits behind you at school.
Was Chiaki.
Yeah.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for
Yeah, a
Ibuki
lot of
since
people
she
are dead now
disappeared
in
from our
Rock.
sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
Rip.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Sure, buddy.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is.
Here's the
When
thing.
Hajime left the music venue, who...
Here's the thing about Komaeda. He's not like a bad dude, and I don't think he has any intention to hurt anyone, but the way he says literally everything makes him sound like the most suspicious individual alive.
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Because fuck you.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. The story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right? Lie? Why would I lie? Obviously.
Because you did it.
So you could make us ignore what
yeah.
might be an inconvenient truth to you.
He didn't do
You
it.
doubt
but-
me? If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Mogus. Well, in a sense, that's kind of good.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
That's not true.
means it probably
No!
is Hajime's fault.
I didn't see the movie until afterwards. I wouldn't have known. Ah.
Hajime's testimony.
If Hajime's... then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also.
I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating.
Fuck
No,
you.
that's wrong.
Fuck you, that's wrong.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Shut up then.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
You were there.
Each
You were
person
there.
only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
You could have just said that you didn't need to make
Isn't
me.
that right,
Oh.
Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
I'm gonna slap him.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the
You
foundation.
didn't add to my argument instead of contradicting it and making me look like an
Warm up.
asshole.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
It is.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Which is
Then
Kazuichi and
let's
Sonya.
ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Nekomaru's in the hospital.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Wow, I can't believe Nekomaru's the
Please stop
mastermind.
making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
These white noises
How
are
did they lock
insane.
the door? That door should not have had a lock.
There isn't a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking
No,
about
it
the
wasn't.
broken drumstick?
Oh, yeah.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
No!
they tried to keep us.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have.
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broken?
You can use that as a... By doing that, the killer waited till we get... And suddenly...
So they looked like
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still in... By locking the door from the
No.
inside, they
Did it
tried to
again.
keep us.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have.
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broken?
You can use that as a... By doing that, the killer waited till we get... And suddenly...
So they look like. I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was
let's
still
one
inside
more
the
try.
music venue. By locking the door from the inside...
Thank you.
No, that's wrong!
What's wrong? I like the way Makoto says it better. It's like, no, what's wrong?
There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There's a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
Gum? No. Gummy.
Crap!
Crap! Or glue.
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It's not.
I
She
believe
spit
it
it
is
out.
not something one typically eats.
Chiaki, have you eaten glue
That
before?
glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touch.
Maybe.
By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
You think they broke it
was so
beforehand?
obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Yeah, they can cuss in this game.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
This is an M-rated game.
Even quick work has limits.
Aww, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they
What
couldn't
does
have
that
done
mean?
it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Yeah.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there,
But they
right?
put it up afterwards. They put it up
And
afterwards.
when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Oh my god, I miss Ibuki so
That's
much.
right. Just what is this scrap anyway?
This game isn't fun anymore without her. That was the carpeting or whatever that we saw. Or the wallpaper. Imagine if it took like this long in real time for him to figure it out. Oh wait, I didn't mean to delete it. I meant to. Oh, right, I'm not supposed to let that happen. Shit. Shit. This game was super easy until now. Where did all these letters come from? Shit. Shit. Oh my god. Nope. It's fine. It's done now. I done it.
I got it!
The first two were like nothing compared to that. Why was the difficulty spike a right angle?
Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Yes.
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
Yes.
If so,
Yes.
you're right. You overlaid the scrap that was caught on the lighting, the tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
Yeah.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearance?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Shut up.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
I like that the justification for someone like in Komaeda's position, which was Kyoko last game. Her justification for not doing anything was, well, I want Makoto to figure it out because I believe in him and I want him to reach his full potential, etc., etc. It was stupid, but like, it kind of made sense. Nagita's just like, well, I don't like myself. I'm not very confident in myself, so I want you to solve it because I don't think I'm good at solving things. Go, Makoto, go! Oh, not Makoto. Fucking Hajime. Sorry. I meant Hajime. Ah. It was hidden. This is really fun. The wallpaper. Cover the pillar! I done it.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
Yeah, no shit.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
What?
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
I just covered the body with. You would think that would cause like a lump.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music room.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton light.
People are dying. They can say fuck if they want.
Killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body
If I was in this position, I might say fuck.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
When was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
My masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
What does that mean?
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
I don't know.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
I don't know.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
This makes up the killing order.
I see!
They killed Hiyoko first.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
Yes.
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Ibukis.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
I love
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
It's true.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because there was
Because
blood
she
on her
was doing
shoes.
something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
When Hiyoko died,
Why is this rotating like that?
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yes. Oh,
Were
really?
there even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. That she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Everyone just like was
Weak,
no.
weak, I say! It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Okay, Gundam.
When Hyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on...
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hyoko's blood!
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye! Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However,
I
the
love the way
time
he
for
talks.
conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
I like his voice. It's silly. I love Gundam. He's
You're
great.
saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Yes, there was.
Allow me to cut through those words! That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Who followed me?
Don't say such
Ashlyn
foolish
Cats 10,
things.
thank you for
You
following
don't have
me.
proof of that at all.
Yes, I do.
Boring.
If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
I like how they're like
Killer
not
tried to
looking at
hide
each other
Hyoko's body. He
because they're
probably
just in
cleaned
different
the blood at
positions
the
and can
same
only
time,
face
but
forward.
Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Yes.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
aside from Miko, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe that heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
Yeah.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Exactly. I'm
The
so
time of
smart.
death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Dude.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Yeah, but it helped with
Hey,
the murder
if
case.
the victim
so
actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
then she's blackened.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Because you're the
Nagito,
nearest.
what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
But if that's the case, then she wouldn't have been able
She
to
was
glue the
afflicted by
door
the
shut.
despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
The thing about... Because the specific disease that Ibuki had was, like, she was super gullible. So, like, someone could have just been like, okay, go hang yourself, and she would have been like, alright. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been, like, easy to convince her to do that. So it's like, if someone, because that's what happened in the movie too, like Monokuma told the Scarecrow to go kill herself. So like, that lines up, but I also feel like that's not it, for whatever reason.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the
I don't
sudden
know.
appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
She was pretending to hang herself.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
It's very hard to do that.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
It's not like Hifumi.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Yeah.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
So weird, dude.
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Well, one, it's the real killer who was faking it. Two, yeah, Nagita hasn't changed. I just imagine every time Nagita says something, it's like that meme of like, you're at the party and everyone's looking at you weird. I feel like that's the rest of the people. He says like anything and they're all just like, alright, moving on.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Yes.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Yes, but also no.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
No, she was
I don't know
gullible.
anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
I mean, that's anyone.
An alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
Nope.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement. So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
But
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
all right, Sonia. Oh, it counts.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
It's not true.
No,
Speak on
that's
this.
wrong.
Get rid of the hospital.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Don't say it like that.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Nagato.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's not Pink. I was
It's
with
better
her.
if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
No.
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
No.
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel like the
I
imitation
feel
was
really
mostly
bad for
coincidence.
confusing you guys so much. But that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
What's that, Kamada? Oh, we're halfway through the trial already?
Hiya!
Stop it!
disappointment.
Yay! Trial part 2.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
It's like not even
We were
necessarily good
supposed
music.
to have
I
a
just like
fun,
it.
friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Thank you, Mommy. With that, I'm gonna go turn on the light really quickly. I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. Yeah.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man,
Oh my god.
this again.
Yeah,
If
this
that's
again.
the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Shut up.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Because you can only kill 2 people.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Shut up.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Thank you, Kazuichi. I love you.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's
I haven't
totally
sent
right.
for Kazuichi
It
in a
feels
bit. I
incomplete.
really like him. He's
Because they
one of my
didn't kill
favorites.
3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
I like his vibe. I wanna
It's
be
not
friends
just
with him in
that.
real life.
Come on, try to remember the content of the
Now
movie.
that Ibuki's gone, I have to latch onto him. Like really
About
tight.
the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Yeah, but the lion got hit with arrows.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yeah, but Hyoko was like slashed.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think someone, or she came in and
I understand that imitation
Found out
wasn't
shit.
enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
because
So, you're
She
saying
was
the
told
truth
to
behind
by
Hyoko's
Sonya.
murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
I mean, we know why she went to the music venue, though.
Why did Hyoko go to the
Why was it split up like that?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yes.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
She was having trouble with her
Yoko
kimono.
locked
She needed a
herself
mirror.
in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Kyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
Oh,
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
no, I just. Oh.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
I don't care.
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Sonya literally told me. Yes.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Ah! Damn it. These suck.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
There we go.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Why? Why is it so hard? Ah.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
That's.
But
Oh my
Hiyoko's
God.
room was locked.
This part is kind of
The
ridiculous.
key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
No, she didn't.
Allow me to cut through those words!
She couldn't get it on.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then, the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
I don't want to do any of those.
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Put a better shirt on.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no
Because
way
of
I
you,
could have
you
predicted
have.
when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Yeah, alright.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Oh my god.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
He'll beat the shit out
Of
of you.
course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Playing
Even if the
Among Us
killer
is
couldn't
like-
predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Cause she was there.
Only thing I can think of
It was
is
unfortunate.
it was an
Yeah.
unfortunate
She
coincidence.
saw stuff she wasn't supposed to be seeing.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yeah. Why are her pigtails so much
Probably
shorter in the
happened
cutscenes?
when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrels didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Yeah.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Him and his default pose is
am
really
I allowed
funny.
to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
Shut up.
Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Shut up.
So what do you think?
This is why we don't ask you to talk.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
No kidding.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Oh my god, dude.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene,
There was blood everywhere.
there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Yeah.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death.
But
There's no way Ibuki committed
we
suicide.
cleared this up when we realized they couldn't change the order of the killings like that because she wouldn't have been able to shut the door if she was dead, or if she was pretending to be dead, or if she killed herself. That's what I mean to say.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah. There's no way.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then. Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
So we left footprints, yes. Because they cleaned it up, didn't they? Or am I stupid? Oh, how come there weren't any footprints on here?
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Yeah.
Huh? There weren't?
There weren't.
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all. Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing!
Shut up.
This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Shut up. This asshole's playing the part of like 3 characters from the first game, and I don't know how I feel about that.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing
Simultaneously Makoto, Kyoko, and Byakuya all at the same time.
There's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
Yeah, it wasn't her.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Whoa.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
It's not her. Because when you found her body, her hair was sticking out of the bag, and it's not doing that here. No.
Damn it!
Ah. What is it that there's no blood on the ladder?
Here!
Oh. I was thinking 2 steps ahead.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean. That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point. Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless. And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
What, they recorded it somewhere else?
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
But the
You're
range of the
suggesting
thing can't go that
the
far.
stepladder in the video isn't the
Like,
only
it can't
thing
reach
that's
the
different.
motel.
Am I right?
Unless they were
That's
recording it in
amazing,
the
Chiaki.
the
All that
conference
gaming
room.
has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Oh, that makes sense.
What are you two talking about?
Chiaki was upset about how it blocked out the light. Yeah. Is there a stepladder there? That thing. This one's long, oh no. Coming faster. Give me an O. This is a lot more fun when it's fast paced. I done it. I'm so smart.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
Still in the hospital.
It was filmed somewhere else.
Still in the hospital. Who's in the hospital? Your son?
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a
could move it.
possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
That's why they broke it. They broke it. Oh, I have to really? It's fine, I like this minigame. no. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. I'm so good at video game. Ah. It's going a little too fast. The music venue one, they brought it to the hospital. It's like dizzying. This reminds me of Run. They took it with them. You can't increase the signal, dummy. I done it.
It's all
Pro
coming together.
moves.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music video. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue. when
It was in the
actually from
hospital. It was in the
Then
conference room.
only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Fuck you.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They broke it. I'm so smart. My brain is
The killer
gigantic and
smashed
so is
the
my
monitor to
penis.
pieces, destroying it.
So
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue,
Hajime.
the killer put back the camera they took.
And they
And broke
destroyed
it.
it and left that in pieces as well.
yes.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Because it was in the hospital.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
I found the hospital. Ugh, sorry, I was yawning. Just there was no lights at in the conference room with the black things there. Got another Hangman's Gambit. The conference room, there's a lot of C's. The cock room. They spell conference. Nice. Confer and yeah. Give me an E, baby. Give me an E. No. I said E, not C. Please. E. 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 Thank you. Give me a C. Give me another E. Give me an R. Thank you. I done it.
I got it.
I got it.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
It had the same black curtain.
Conference room?
Yes.
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Oh,
That's
at the
exactly why
conference
the killer
room.
did something to make those two places resemble each other.
They got the curtain. The music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe you mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Shut up. I like how that's the one I can disagree with. I got all the white noise. I'm proud of myself.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled
true.
the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Damn it!
Or did the music venue...
Or did they make some kind
I always do
Still
this.
can't believe Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
I always do that. I always forget there's white
no way
noise.
and the music venue?
Which place resembled... Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Never mind.
Damn it!
I'm not stupid. It says on this piece of
There's no
paper.
way the conference room and the music venue.
Which place resembled... Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it.
That must be it. Danganronpa is a fun video game.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
They got it from the supermarket.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
You made her.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain
Good job,
was hung
Motley.
so the
I'm
music
proud of
venue
you.
would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out,
I'm so
it is
yawning.
a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Damn. Also, it explains
so
how
the
they
killer
wouldn't
chose
have
the
used the
conference
lighting.
room because they realized
in the
the floor
video.
matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
It's gotta be that. I don't... With this?
I can prove it with this.
I'm so smart.
You're referring to the candle and the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Yeah.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this
Well,
all
we're still
matches
figuring
up,
out
there
how
should be no
it was
problem
done.
to
We
say
don't
this is
have any
decided.
idea who did it yet.
The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
What? What are you quoting?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, she was dumbass.
No, that's not possible.
They faked it.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The killer faked the video. Ibuki.
I see!
I see.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it
took
happened
46
during
minutes
the day.
to get to the conclusion he made before the trial even started. Yeah. That's just this game, dude.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
They want to frame him?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Hajime.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
No. No, I don't. I don't know who it is. Who's the killer? Who is it? I have no clue. It's Ibuki. No, I don't know. It's Monami. It's Byakuya. He wasn't dead the whole time. There's a space here. Oh, because Nekomara goes there. I have no idea who it is. It's me. I'm the killer. I'm just gonna look at the walkthrough and see what it says, because I have no goddamn clue. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. She was the only one in the hospital.
You're the only one!
I'm an idiot. I like said that earlier
You're
too.
the killer, aren't you?
I don't want to believe it's her. She's not smart enough.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
She was the only one, aside from Fuyuhiko, who maybe.
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Yeah. Like, it's a really.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones.
Fuyuhiko.
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Hi, Panda Draw.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
But.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
But she didn't film it. She. Ow.
Is that also a coincidence? At that time,
She did
you said
suggest
you were going to the on-call room, but you actually
that
went
she
to
go
the
to the
conference
lobby.
room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
This is like really comprehensive.
By doing that, you made
I
up
don't
a
mean
video
to
that
insult
showed
her
you trying to
intelligence.
hang yourself at the music video
But also, I don't think she would have come up with this.
and showed that to me.
Yeah, alright?
I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
Yeah. So they would have already had to been in the hospital.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that,
But I don't want
the
to
others in
be
the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Jesus.
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Nikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Jesus.
That
Don't say it like
slow-witted
that.
remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that.
Mikan, I love you so much.
Tell you, it's impossible for me to kill someone.
Whoa,
I'm
Gundam.
serious.
Yeah.
Very serious.
Why are we spinning?
What do you say, Hajime?
I don't
Do
think
you
I'm sure.
still believe this woman is the killer?
But I don't know who else it could have been.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey,
Thank goodness
Hajime!
Pot Convenient Fan Service Lady is safe. No, I like her for other reasons. I have to poop.
Can you hold on on a minute?
Oh god, what do you want?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I
Just
doubt I have
spit
anything
it
worth
out,
saying
dude.
at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Okay.
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
What are you talking about?
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
He's like, it
You
was
better
me.
not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
It
Please
is.
don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to
just
the
tell
killer.
us.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
Just tell us.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right?
And so was the
There
curtain.
weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
And they did say she died from being choked.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
Shut up.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Why?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
It's not.
You didn't notice it. I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Oh. Nereza, thank you for following me. Make your argument. No, my walkthrough reloaded.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're
No, I
very
didn't.
different.
I didn't mean to
The
do
scars
it.
they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yes, we did.
That must be it.
What's up, Jesse? So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I accidentally exited out of the stream from my phone, and I was going back, and I got a notification that someone gifted me to a sub to someone I don't follow and
You
I've
said
never
you
heard
couldn't hang
of.
yourself, but that was a complete lie.
Is that like
wasn't
even
it, Miko?
possible?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Oh shit.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by
Strangling and strangling.
you, Miko, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Well, if
I'm
you
not
can
taking
tell the
her side or
difference,
anything,
then
but being clumsy
do it,
and
not
unskilled
Nito.
in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
No.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying!
Me
If you
too.
keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Oh,
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
I can't stop dancing.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But
Is it
I
actually
need to do
Mikon?
this.
You doubt your friends?
What do you think we're here for,
I
Connie?
suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in
Oh,
the
no.
end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with
Oh my
that.
god.
You hear me? I'm done!
Yo.
Hey, Mikon!
It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not
Get
fair.
hyped.
Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Why won't you forgive me? You forgive yourself right away. What did I do? What
You're right next to him. Just punch him.
To be honest, we've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
No, I think we're gonna finish this next stream. Because it's getting a little late. And we're gonna find out if Mikan's actually the killer. That'd be fucked up if she actually was. But I'm really excited to find out. I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. Yeah. Very exciting. Thank you for coming to the stream. If you're new here, I think a couple new people showed up. Thank you for coming to my stream for the first time, and I hope you enjoyed my content. And I'll be streaming again at the same time tomorrow, and we'll find out what happened. It's very exciting. Yeah, no, Renee, calm down. I'll tell you to calm down. Alright, bye.